Welcome everybody to JonesTV and welcome to DCW Summer Madness. We are live here in the capacity crowd of Miami, Florida. Pablo Juarez takes on Bourne for the DCW Internet Championship. Our first matchup of the evening is for the DCW Internet Championship. The challenger coming out right now, the El Patron of Mexico, Pablo Juarez. He is making a little name for himself lately here at DCW, showing strong outings here, defeating Eddie Kang a couple weeks back on Unleashed. As a man from Mexico City makes his way into the ring, looking for his first shot of a title. He's been in strong contention for the World Championship, but haven't got a championship shot until now against this man who's making his way down to the ring very shortly. And here comes your DCW Internet Champion, who won the championship at one night only. The Thunder from down under, the natural born thriller himself, Bourne. As both men getting a standing ovation here in this live crowd of Miami, Florida, as Bourne is walking his way down to the ring. This should be an exciting matchup between these two men. Both men are sort of high flyers, but amazingly, Pablo's more the high flyer than Bourne is, even though Pablo's a bigger man. As Bourne makes his way up to the top of the turnbuckle, doing his little ritual before the match starts. And the crowd explodes for this man here. A heavy fan favorite here at DCW is Bourne. But his natural born thriller gonna be able to retain that title against the El Patron of Mexico. We'll find out very shortly when this matchup starts. We are live here on Summer Madness. Like I said before, folks, this is for the DCW Internet Championship. As Pablo looking on forward, as the referee's giving them their instructions. That man's been determined lately to become a champion here, to finally have a belt. But you have to go ahead and face off against a man who's been on a tremendous run here at DCW as of late. And that is Bourne. I'm not even sure he lost a match really since before Limelight, because Limelight he really had named himself against Eddie Kang. I take that back. He did lose his first title shot against Jeremy Storm before winning the title from him that one night only. As the referee holds that belt up, showing everybody what this matchup's all about. As the championship match for the internet belt begins now, as Pablo got him in a headlock and the takedown by the El Patron of Mexico. Working that headlock on Bourne and then a shot to the face. Another shot to the face by Juarez. Trying to put him for a slam. Reversal by Bourne. Shot to the leg. And takes him down. Attack of the arm Bourne is. Trying to make sure it'd be harder for Pablo to pick him up for the AMF. And then a splash by Bourne. Trying to take down the bigger man. Showing him that he's not the only high flyer here in this matchup. Irish whip by Pablo. Drop kick takes him down. Like I said, I expect this to be an exciting matchup between these two men. As Bourne Takes him down with the arm drag. Goes for, I thought he was going to go for a DDT, but goes for a suplex to take down Pablo. Pablo with a shot to the face. Pablo trying to set him up for, looks to be a powerbomb. No, switch it around. Sunset flip by Bourne. The cover. One, no. Not even a one. Juarez took the kick out of it, but the ref took a little bit too long enough for the count as Bourne takes him down with a spinning Mikinoshi driver type of maneuver. Bourne with a DDT. He's only been a champion for about a month or so. Trying to get Juarez to get up. Juarez raises, springboard, drop kick. No, reverse by Juarez. Juarez telegraphed that drop kick that Bourne's going for. Bourne trying to take him to the outside with the sunset flip to the floor. And down goes both men to the bottom of the floor with Bourne in control as the ref continues count. With the boots to the midsection of Juarez. Ready to count of 2. Count of 3 now with a knee lift by Juarez. Boots to the face. Trying to take down the man. We got a count of 5. Juarez, he wants to try to win this belt. He's going to take a throw. Bourne back into the ring. We're at a count of 7. Juarez throws him back in. He comes back in. And the match continues on inside the ring. Pablo going for a suplex. No, hangs him up. Snake eyes onto the turnbuckle. Juarez dragging him to the middle of the ring. Attacks the arm of Bourne. Trying to make it hard for him to hit up the Aussie lock cover. 1 count kick out. Bourne does. You see Juarez working on the arm some more onto Lance Bourne. Trying to make it hard for that man. Again with the Aussie lock. Springboard senton. Run onto Bourne. A rolling cutter by Juarez, showing his array of moves as he plays with the crowd a little bit. He has Bourne literally on the ropes trying to drag himself to the turnbuckle. But Juarez is on the offensive still. Drops the leg. Run onto Bourne on those ropes. Bourne reverse jawbreaker. Swing around for a swing blade by Bourne. Bourne on the second rope. Tried to go for another splash there earlier, but he missed. Covered by Juarez. 1 count again. Kick out by Bourne. So far, it's been a great back and forth matchup between these two competitors. Snapmare by Juarez. Trying to go for a shot. No reverse by Bourne. Bourne's back on his feet. Bourne trying to go for that move again. He got him for the cover. 1 count kick out. Juarez with a kick out. Snap there. Boots to the back by Bourne. Bourne kick missed. He missed the Bourne kick. Juarez with a Death Valley driver. And the boost to the gut on the Bourne as the Bourne missed that Bourne kick. This opportunity for Juarez to take control of this matchup. Picks him up with a suplex. He held him there for a little bit. Still holding him. What amazing streak by Juarez. It takes him down. Covered by Juarez. 1 count. It's almost a 2 count, but 1 count on the Bourne. Juarez like he's getting slightly frustrated here. He's trying to set him up. He's waiting for Bourne to get up. He's hooking up for the AMF. AMF by Pablo. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Pablo Juarez is your new DCW Internet Champion. Bourne trying to go in quick covers here, but Juarez kept kicking out. His downfall started missing that Bourne kick, which led to the AMF for the 1, the 2, the 3. And we have a new Internet Champion in Pablo Juarez. Let the reign of El Patron from Mexico begin in DCW as your Internet Champion. Jack Gunn takes on Clay Hatchette in a tables match. The second matchup of tonight will be our tables match between that man, the bone picker, Jack Gunn. He makes his way down to the ring. He may have some serious issues with his opponent lately, as him was facing off against Casey Larkin a couple weeks back. Clay Hatchette attacked him after the match was over, but these men have been fighting back and forth ever since the King of the Kings match, when neither man made it into that match because it was fighting in the back. But this match is all about seeing who's the best big man here at DCW. As Jack Gunn is in the ring, waiting on his opponent, Clay Hatchette, as he slowly makes his way down to the ring. He has to go face to face, toe to toe against Gunn. He cannot attack him from the back this time after this match. But he did level the man on Saturday Night Unleashed with them choke slams they like to use on people. As Clay slowly gets onto the ropes and gets into the apron, that man is all business. And this man is, along with Casey Larkin, said they have a purpose. But I personally believe that those two men are just pure evil here in DCW. You see Jack Gunn looking on, Hatchette looking focused as the bell rings. It is a table match, like I said before, the net breaker by Gunn. These two men are at least 6 foot and 11 inches tall. As Hatchette takes down Gunn, gives him a kick to the sternum. And then a big boot to the face onto Gunn. There is no finesse. There is no high flying. Just straight power moves against these two. As Hatchette already signaling for a choke slam early on in this matchup. But there's not a winner by pinfall. Not by submission, not by KO, none of those things. The only way they win this match is one man is going through a table. As Hatchette picks up Gunn and throws him down. Gunn has not amounted much of an offense so far in this matchup outside that net breaker, and he drops his throw right against the ropes. Hatchette in full control here, already going outside for a table. He tries to throw a table in, but it comes right back out. Hatchette trying to still work on Gunn. Gunn reversal, Irish whip to the corner. Now Gunn's back into the offense. Jack Gunn trying to go back and forth with Hatchette. Earlier tonight, Commissioner Trent Sims, the owner, said that Casey Larkin will be banned at ringside, so there should not be any extra shenanigans going on in this matchup. Just these two men brawling it out to try to put another one through a table. As Hatchette finally got a table into the ring. As Gunn's starting to get up. And Hatchette takes him down with a shot with the table. And now he's setting it up. He's trying to get Gunn through a table soon. Gunn is stepped to the corner. Clothesline by Hatchette into the corner. Gunn needs to do some type of offense quickly, or he will lose that match and get thrown right through that table. Hatchette trying to drag Gunn. Gunn with the reversals, with those elbows. Trying to get out of that hold. Hatchette with a reverse arm, with the arm drag takedown. Reversing whatever Gunn's trying to do. He throws him down off the ropes. Right into the mat. Hatchette still signaling for that choke slam. Gunn's trying to mount any kind of offense he can with that headbutt. But Hatchette with a quick shot. And he takes him down with that slam. Hatchette's been dominating this matchup for the most part. Double axe handle. Onto Gunn. And he tries to drag Gunn again to that table. He got him on the table now. What's Hatchette going to try to do here? Let's look on to our fans here in Miami. Gunn got off the table. Gunn with Irish whip to the outside. And he knocks Hatchette to the floor. And both men are going to battle out to the outside of the floor. Gunn throwing Hatchette right into them steps. As Gunn getting a second table. And try to throw it into the ring. There's now two tables in the ring as Hatchette rolls in. Hatchette with eyes onto the corner. And try to throw Gunn right to the post, and he got him. Gunn's already back up. Gunn with a sidewalk slam onto the table. A sidewalk slam onto the table, but their opponent must go through the table to win this matchup. Russian leg sweep by Gunn. As Gunn's trying to set up a table on his own, but he throws it down as you hear Hatchette getting up. Hatchette to the corner. Gunn's taking him to the top. What is Gunn trying to do here? Both men on top of the top turnbuckle. And a superplex by the big man. He's like Gunn's looking complete control here with a shot to the face. Now Hatchette's back in the offensive. Working on the shoulders. On a Gunn. Hatch like he's in complete control once again. With the arm drag, take down, then work on the arm again. Hatchette keeps sipping on his match is over. But the match isn't over here. What is he doing? He's going to the top? No. He thought better because you see Gunn crawling. Trying to get himself back up. But Hatchette keeps knocking him down. Hatchette's putting the table up once again. Gunn's back up. Gunn eyes whips into the corner. Gunn's trying to, no, reverse by Hatchette. Hatchette trying to set him up to the top rope. He got him to the top rope. He got him for a choke slam right through the table. A choke slam through the table. And this match is over with Clay Hatchette being the winner. Clay set him up for a vicious choke slam through that table. Taking out Jack Gunn. Trying to get the ref out of the ring. As he goes on to celebrate his victory against the Bone Picker. Best friends become bitter enemies as Eric Taylor takes on Jeremy Storm. This next matchup might be the most personal matchup here at Summer Madness, with that man, the leader of Fortitude, Eric Taylor, makes his way down to the ring, looking very smug and very proud of himself after what he did to Jeremy Storm on Saturday Night Unleashed. After Storm had a hard-fought match with Lance Bourne for the Internet Championship on that episode in a losing effort, the crowd was giving him support for giving his all in that matchup, and it looked to me that Taylor was coming out to do the same, being the leader of Fortitude. But what that man did there was give Jeremy Storm the coastline instead of giving him a congratulations on a hard-fought match. And here comes Jeremy Storm, makes his way down to the ring. The man no longer with Fortitude. As of now, Fortitude is only 3 members, with that outcast of the 4th man right there. But he has proven he doesn't need Fortitude to be successful in DCW. They rarely interfere in any of his matches. He is, or was, a former DCW Internet Champion. He is a former DCW Tag Champion with that man inside of that ring. He has won every single belt in this company except for the World Championship. And that, I believe, is what angered Eric Taylor in the first place to kick him out of Fortitude. Was that Jeremy was starting to become way more successful than Taylor ever was or has been so far here at DCW. Which I believe is unfair to Storm, because if you think about it, Taylor has had just as many opportunities as Storm had, and just Storm was able to capitalize on his as what Taylor failed at his. But as these 2 men begin to square off in this matchup, it should be a very intense bout between the 2, as Taylor with a quick boot and then a shot to the back. Jeremy probably have a whole lot to prove in this matchup, considering that he is fighting the leader and his former best friend. Taylor one count kick out by Storm. Taylor trying to end this very quickly, and he throws his head down to the mat. Keep repeatedly throwing his head down to the mat. It's Taylor. Storm probably has a lot to prove in this matchup, but so does Taylor. Because Taylor, like I said, hasn't had the best time here at DCW. He has at least a couple of championship matchups for the world title, and he has failed at them each and every time, as Will Nun is still our world champion, who will main event this pay-per-view this evening against Isaac Nagi. That's him and Storm. Storm hits him with a clothesline. As him and Storm battle it out right now. Double axe handle by Storm, but missed. Taylor with a shot to the back. Taylor Irish whip. Big boot to the face on the Storm. Taylor with another shot to the face. The cover by Taylor. One count kick out by Storm. Taylor's been dominating most part of this matchup. Storm with an arm drag takedown around the Taylor. Working on the neck of the Fortitude leader. I wonder when the other 2 members of Fortitude are in the back thinking about this matchup. They're all good friends at one point, but Taylor did say earlier in the back when I had to talk to him that everybody stand behind him and his decision of kicking out Jeremy Storm as he hit him with a backbreaker. A slight celebration by Taylor. Every time it seems like Storm out any kind of offense, Taylor just shuts it down. He takes it down with that suplex. Shots to the face once again by Taylor on the Storm. The Storm not doing anything quick. This match might be over quicker than he ever thought it would be. Storm with a reversal. Storm picking up for a slam. He takes him down with the arm in the back. And he's stomping out with those boots right into Taylor. Reverse Taylor shot in the gut. Jeremy picks him up, takes him to the course. Hitting a slam, running power slam by Jeremy. He slammed his back into the turnbuckle and then power slammed him to the mat. Jeremy going for the OKC breaker and he got him. OKC breaker by Storm. 1, 2, kick out by Taylor. Taylor kicked out of the OKC breaker. Storm doesn't know what quite to do. He's trying to set up for the Storm bomb. Taylor's up. Throws him to the ropes. Comes back around. Storm bomb. Storm bomb for the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Taylor kicked out the Storm bomb. Taylor kicked out of the OKC breaker. Taylor kicked out of the Storm bomb. And he got him off on fall away. No reversal. German suplex by Storm. Now it looks to me that Storm is having control of this matchup. He's trying to set Taylor up. And a knee to the face. A knee to Taylor's face. Double axe handle to the face once again. Storm going for the cover. 1, 2 count. Taylor showing tremendous resilience in this matchup. Storm trying to work on the shoulder now. You can clearly tell he has Taylor on the ropes here. Ever since that flurry of offense that Storm has shown in the last couple of minutes. But Taylor's not back on the offense himself. Taylor shot to the face. And a back suplex by Eric. Let's look on toward this crowd. Taylor throwing Storm to the outside. Knocks him down to the floor. Storm is slowly trying to get up. Taylor's trying to... What is Taylor doing in there? He's trying to shut the referee. Who is that man? Oh my gosh, a clothesline. Who is this? He has a 4F on his shirt. He might be a new member of Fortitude. He takes that Storm and throws him down on the floor. Who is this man here? Taylor should have tried to the referee. He throws Storm in. Taylor setting him up. Clothesline. What a vicious clothesline by Taylor. Go to cover. 1, 2, 3. And Eric Taylor's won this matchup. My goodness. It's clear to me that Storm having the ropes after that OKC breaker, after that Storm bomb. But this man, I don't know who this man is. This came out of nowhere and took out Storm on the outside and threw him back in. Setting him up for Taylor to hit him with a vicious clothesline. And have him down for the 1, the 2, the 3. As Taylor in the ring celebrating. Is that a new member of Fortitude? He did have a shirt that had the 4F on it. The symbol for Fortitude. As Taylor throws the 4 fingers up in celebration and defeating his former best friend, Jeremy Storm. My goodness. As this rivalry comes to a head in the first blood match is between Robin Jackson versus Koni Kapono. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The Hawaiian Poseidon. The Way God. Koni Kapono making his way down to the ring. He might be in for the biggest fight of his life here in DCW against Robin Jackson, the man that he took out at Limelight, who hasn't been seen in WCW for months. But he's back here tonight to take on that man. It's Koni walking around in the ring, looking very, he looks focused, but at the same time, he looks a little bit weary than usual. Because tonight he might have to spill some blood to get out his matchup. And here comes the 1992 Wrecking Crew. Robin Jackson. This man has been out of competition since Limelight, but he's here now at Summer Madness to take on Koni Kapono to exactly revenge to what happened to him. But Koni almost broke his face. He almost broke his back and his neck trying to take him out at Limelight in that last man standing match. But Koni, look at him now. Robin Jackson better than ever to face on Koni Kapono in the first blood match. And here these two men go. And Koni with quick shots, right in the face, and then elbow to the back of the neck, and an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. By the way, God. Koni's on the attack early and often in this matchup in the headbutt, taking out Robin Jackson. And the crowd is on her feet here in Miami, Florida, as Jackson trying to exact some offense of his own, going to the outside. He's got himself a chair, and he hits Koni with a chair, and down he goes. And another chair shot by Jackson. Jackson now attacking the leg of Koni. Jackson trying to hurry, make him bleed in this matchup. Throw him to the ropes, come back around. That two men bump into each other. Koni knocked the Irish whips into the outside. And down goes Jackson to the floor. Both men are now on the outside. You knew coming into this matchup that it might end up being this way with both men going to the floor. The ring is not ready to contain these two. As Koni going to the outside and got a bat. Attacking Jackson with a bat, but Jackson's back up and throws him to the table. Koni trying to go for another overhead belly to belly. That was countered by Jackson. These two men are countering each other's moves on the outside of the ring. The ref is only here just to check if one of these people get busted open or not. As Koni is stomping out Jackson on the outside with them boots and an elbow drop to the back. As the Wave guy is on the offensive right now. But the Wrecking Crew is back up himself and he takes down Kapono. And now he got himself the bat. And he's hitting Kapono with the bat now. And choking out the Wave God on the outside. Jackson trying to get his revenge for what happened to him at Limelight. He's been on the shelf for months. Not able to compete here in DCW. Throwing Kapono to the table once again. Kapono back in the offensive. Jackson with a strike. He drops him right on the floor on his back. Kapono with a short arm, shoulder block, elbow drop to the sternum. These two men just endlessly fighting on the outside. Overhead belly to belly once again, but onto the floor this time by Koni. Headshots by Kapono. Run to the head of Robin Jackson. These two men just fighting everywhere on the outside here. Koni trying to set him up on the barricade. Jackson reverses. Jackson with kicks to the sternum. As the crowd is standing on their feet here in Miami, Florida. Jackson got him up and takes him down. Robin Jackson is picking up Koni very slowly. Trying to figure out his next move here in this matchup. He was too slow for Koni, but Koni's hit with a strike. Koni with a Russian leg sweep to the floor. Elbow drop to the sternum once again. These two men are not focused, making each other bleed. They just beating the hell out of each other in this matchup so far. Like I said, they've been mostly on the outside the early part of this matchup. As Koni's picking him up, and he powerballs him on the floor. Koni's trying to work on Jackson, but Jackson reverses. Jackson like he's trying to get back in the ring, but he decides not to. Goes right back on the outside and stomping out Kapono. Hitting him with knees and boots on the outside. Another knee shot to the face. Goes into the barricade. Jackson with headshots, vicious headshots. Runs to Kapono, choking out the man on the outside. No disqualification, no countouts, no KO, no last man standing. There's nothing matchup in this fight. Only the first one to see red wins this matchup. As Jackson throws Kapono onto the steps. Kapono trying to do him a favor, but he barely missed the steps to Jackson. Avoiding punishment there. He got tapped right in the knee by Kapono. These two men just battling it out on the floor. Another overhead belly to belly. Right onto the floor. Koni continuously hitting overhead belly to belly. Suplexes on the Jackson. Picks him up and takes him down. Looks like to be a unique way of doing a spine buster. But either way, he continues to attack that back. And now he's going for the face of Robin Jackson with that knee. Jackson throws Kapono around. As the man from New York is stalking the man from Hawaii. Koni with a short arm clothesline, taking out Jackson. Another attack on the knee. I'm not sure what Koni's game plan here. He's attacking his back and his knee. And another overhead belly to belly. I think that's 4 of them now in this matchup that Koni has done to Jackson. Trying to pick him up. Reversal by Jackson. Goes Koni around. Now Jackson has him up. And he throws him onto the post. Oh my goodness, he threw him right into the post. shot to me by Kapono. I mean by Jackson. Jackson with a chop. Goes Kapono to the barricade. Continuous headshots by Jackson onto Kapono. It's not before long before one of these men get busted open in this matchup. As Koni's dragging Jackson around. Jackson with elbows to the gut, trying to reverse whatever Kapono's trying to do here. Jackson tries to go with a shot in the face. Koni reverses. He throws Jackson back in the ring. And finally, both men are back in the ring in this matchup. As Koni's waiting on Jackson to get up. Tidal wave! Right to the neck. He dropped the round to his neck. We got tidal wave. That's what took him out the first time. And now Koni's working on with a headlock. Wait a minute. Jackson is throwing blows right to the sternum and stomach of Koni, but Koni reverses it, thrown to the Irish whip to the corner. Koni trying to set him up to the top. Both men are going to the top rope here. He's going for a superplex. Superplex, and he got him. This match is taking a whole lot out of Koni. It's really taking a whole lot out of Jackson. Getting hit with that tidal wave across the ropes here. But Jackson's still in there fighting. Now he's working on the neck of Kapono. This match is not over until one of them gets busted open. Jackson dropped him right on his head. And Kapono with a reversal. Back body drop. Kapono trying to pick up Jackson. The fireman's carry. Drops in the turnbuckle and Jackson got busted open. Koni has busted open Robin Jackson by dropping his head right to the turnbuckle. But before that, he hit him with a vicious tidal wave onto the ropes before busting him open onto the turnbuckle, dropping around his head. And Robin Jackson was trying to do something, trying to get a little payback from Koni, and that did not happen tonight. The first ever DCW Women's Champion will be crowned between Cassidy Webb versus Ikumi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finals of our DCW Women's Championship tournament. Coming out right now, the woman from Los Angeles, California. She likes to have a web deception about herself. Her name is Cassidy Webb, making her way into the ring. She has an attitude on her, but she's a great competitor, making it this far into the tournament. And she's ready to prove that she is the best woman wrestler here in DCW. And she'll have a shot to do that against this woman about to come out, who made it to the finals after winning her matchup at one night only. The woman from Tokyo to Japan. A woman with a lot of mystery involved around her. Not a lot is known about this woman, but she is a great competitor. She has vicious shots and kicks in her repertoire. Her name is Ikumi, and she makes her way down to the ring with all the theatrics that she has, which makes her way in the ring in DCW. but she needs to remain focused and determined to make sure that she becomes our first ever women's champion here at Summer Madness. As the crowd seems very anxious as far as matches to start. It's been a great show so far here in Miami, Florida. We're the biggest wrestling show in the summer. This matchup is to crown our first ever women's champion here in DCW. As the referee holds that belt up, letting everybody here know what this matchup is all about. As Ikumi and Cassidy Webb begin to square off, and Cassidy runs around a quick neck breaker. Run to Ikumi. Cassidy with a vicious shot to the back. These two women are the finalists here in DCW. These two women are the best that we have to offer here in our new women's division. Ikumi hits her with a back suplex, taking down Cassidy. Like I said, not a whole lot is known about this woman, except she has a lot of kicks that she likes to get to her. And a shot to the gut. And down goes Cassidy. Kimmy's up to the second rope. Nope. She thought better of it. Try to pick up Webb. Going for a suplex. Nope. Reversed by Cassidy. Shot to the gut. Shot to the face. Goes around to the ropes. Spins it around. Takes it down with a Twitter World Sidewalk Slam. Ikumi trying to go on attack here. Cassidy reverses with the arm drag. Cassidy with another shot to the back. Just clearly going for the back. Quite possibly setting it up for the Web of Deception submission hold. Throws it around to the ring like a rag doll. As Cassidy's sitting here begging for Ikumi to get up. Covered by Cassidy. One count. And a kick out by Ikumi. Trying to go for the, drop kick by Ikumi. Straight into the face of Webb. And drop both her knees onto the mat. Ikumi trying to set her up. Shot to the mid, stepping with them boots. Going for the cover. No, not even a one count. Barely a one count, if any. And Cassidy kicks out. As Ikumi's throwing them bows on the top of her head on the Web. Ikumi's working on the head and the neck of Cassidy. Obviously, she's trying to set up for one of those vicious kicks she has. That's taking out her first round opponent. There's a reverse DDT by Cassidy as she's bragging in the ring. Act like the match's already over. As Ikumi is slowly getting up to her feet. And Cassidy with a shot, and Ikumi goes down to the floor. And Cassidy's trying to get Ikumi to get up. Cassidy with a running, she missed. She's trying to go for a running punch, it seems, come out the apron, but she missed it. But it doesn't matter, as she's still not offensive. Getting Ikumi a back suplex to the floor. Ikumi with a reverse jawbreaker. Ikumi trying to do something. The chop block by Cassidy to the floor. We're at a count of 4 here. As Cassidy does a Ikumi run to the post. We're at a count of 5. 6. One of these women better get back into the ring before the match is over. Another one wins the title. Ikumi's back in, and Cassidy's back in. And the match continues in the ring. Cassidy dragging Ikumi. Attacking the leg of the woman from Tokyo, Japan. And a boot to the face by Cassidy. Cassidy with a continuous onslaught on Ikumi here. Try to set her up. Ikumi reverse DDT. Taking down a woman from Los Angeles that she reverses. Now she's choking out Ikumi. She let that go before the ref disqualifies her, and she don't win that belt. The two women keep going back and forth in this matchup. Now Cassidy's working on the back of Ikumi, but Ikumi reverses into an arm drag takedown. And now Ikumi's on the offensive. She calls on her over to the top rope to the floor. And now Ikumi's playing with the crowd as we're on top count of 2. As both women are now on the outside. Ikumi dropped her in the barricade. This match has just been everywhere for the DCW Women's Championship. As Ikumi stomping out the arm of Webb. Try to pick her up. Nope, shot to the gut. Ikumi throws Cassidy back in the ring. Ikumi's back in the ring. Snapmare by Ikumi. Trying to put Webb in a headlock. There's been a pretty good back and forth matchup so far between the two. As Cassidy's trying to get out of this headlock that Ikumi has her in. But Ikumi finally lets her go and goes for the cover. One count, but kick out by Webb. The drop kick to the back of the neck and the back of the head by Ikumi. Throws Webb to the corner. She's going to try to toss her to the ring post, and she does. Run to that ring post. She's trying to pick Webb up, but Webb reverses. Still trying to grab a hold of her. Gets her on the ropes. And throws her back down to the mat. Ikumi with a belly-to-belly suplex. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Cassidy. And Ikumi can't believe it as she kicked out that belly-to-belly. Ikumi with a drop kick to the face. She's trying to set up for that kick I was talking about. Cassidy's down. Ikumi with a shot to the face. This should be over. 1, 2. Kick out by Cassidy. Cassidy kicked out. Ikumi can't believe it. She's hit her one of those kicks that she's known for. And Cassidy kicked out of it as Ikumi drops her neck on the rope there. You can tell the frustration on her face that she's having right now. As she keeps beating on Cassidy right now in this matchup. Cassidy with a quick knee lift. Trying to mount some kind of offense. Cassidy picking up Ikumi. Cassidy with a swinging net breaker. Going toward the second rope. Splash. A cover by Cassidy. 1, 2, kick out. The ref about to throw his hand down for 3, but Ikumi kicked out. And it seems like Cassidy now has on the ropes. They're irate. But Cassidy then doing a knee breaker onto Ikumi. Now working on the neck. Look like Ikumi. Trying to make her a little bit more immobile than she is right now. Like Cassidy trying to slap her in the face, but Ikumi reversed it with a shot on her own. Well, trying to work on that neck again, but Ikumi reverses. Ikumi with a quick drop kick. Taking down Webb. Covered by Ikumi. 1, 2, kick out. Ikumi's trying to do everything she can to keep Cassidy down. But Cassidy keeps kicking out. Ikumi's on the second rope. A boot to the face. Drop kick from the drop rope, but he missed it. She missed the drop kick. Goes Cassidy to the turnbuckle. Ikumi with kicks and shots. Run to the gut. But Cassidy, if Cassidy didn't do something quick, she might lose his matchup. He's trying to call herself up, but oh! A shot by Ikumi there. Trying to go for a boot, she missed. Cassidy trying to go for a German, who got countered. Ikumi trying to set her up. Oh no, reversal by Cassidy, roll up. 1, 2, 3. 3 count. Cassidy is our first ever women's champion. What an amazing reversal. As Ikumi's trying to argue with the ref here. But Cassidy clearly got a 3 count. What? That was a quite stunning turn of events. It said like Ikumi had her out, she won her. Until Cassidy reversed her roll up for the 1, the 2, the 3. And Cassidy Webb is our first ever DCW Women's Champion. As she snatched the belt out of the ref's hand, she's holding that belt up, letting everybody know that she's the champion here at DCW. Congratulations to Cassidy Webb. It is Vitor Silva against King Ricochet. If Vitor loses, he will lose his mask. This man is coming out with no music, no Titantron, no nothing. Just him. As King Ricochet walks down the aisle, has something to prove or something to take back, as he claims. As he walks up to the steps, he says that Vitor Silva has stolen everything from him, from the way he used to look as Prince Puma, from his moves, all the way down to that 630 senton that Prince Puma calls Roll with Rio. I will say these two men do have some serious similarities to each other. And King Ricochet is guaranteeing that Silva will lose. And if Silva does lose, he'll have to change his finisher and also change the way he looks, which includes his mask. As Ricochet looks on, getting ready for Vitor Silva to come out to the ring. Silva. Walking down, looking confident as ever. Hopefully to prove to Ricochet that he is the better man of the two after being repeatedly attacked for the past couple of months here in DCW, starting at King of Kings. After his matchup with Charles Kennedy, Ricochet came out of the crowd and attacked him. After his match that he had on Saturday Night Unleashed against Leon Tyson, Ricochet attacked him. As here we go finally with these two men facing in the ring. Silva with a quick takedown, working on a headlock. Ricochet with a reversal. As two men finally get up on their feet. Ricochet with a DDT. On to Silva, springboard moonsault. This should be a fast-paced action matchup here with these two men. Reversal by Silva, taking him down. Silva now on the offensive. Ricochet thrown to the ropes, come back around. Ricochet set him up for a cutter, and he got him. This is a very high-stakes matchup for Silva. If he loses this, he would not only have to change his moveset, he'll also have to take off the mask that he's wearing and show his face to everybody here at DCW. And I'm sure he doesn't want to do that. As Silva's running the ropes, and he takes down Ricochet. Silva, who's being attacked for months by this man. This man is claiming that Silva's trying to steal everything from him. As he knocks Ricochet to the turnbuckle. Ricochet's down to the mat. Oh, he reverses. Taking down the man from Brazil. With Silva here to strike back. Another strike. And a Brazilian face plant out of nowhere. Brazilian face plant. Cover. One count. Kick out. As the fan cheers on for Vitor Silva to go on to the top. Roll with Rio. 1, 2, 3, no! Ricochet kicked out. Ricochet kicked out. He kicked out Brazilian face plant. He kicked out of the Roll with Rio. I'm not sure what left. I'm not sure what else Silva can do here. As Ricochet reverses into a reverse DDT. Now Ricochet trying to set him up. Had a shot to the gut. Silva throws to the corner. Silva's running the ropes again. Into a hurricanrana this time. Going for the cover. One count, kick out. Ricochet's kicking out everything that Silva's giving to him. Silva's busting out everything he has in his repertoire right now. Trying to keep this man down for the count. But Ricochet keeps kicking out of everything. I honestly don't know what else Silva can do here to keep him down. And Ricochet does reverse DDT again. And a standing shooting star press. And Ricochet to the top. Ricochet with a 630 senton. Taking down Silva. Is that it? 1, 2, kick out by Silva. Silva kicked out of the 630 senton as well. Ricochet to the boot to the neck. Ricochet going for the clothesline reversal. Silva going for her ground reversal. Powerbomb by Ricochet. What an insane back and forth match that these two are having. Code breaker by Ricochet. Ricochet's barely on his feet. But Silva is out in the middle of the mat. Ricochet with a knee to the face. Going for the cover. One count, kick out by Silva. Both men will not stay down. As Ricochet throwing blows into the head of Vitor. Ricochet back to the outside. Rolling senton back in. Ricochet with that boot to the face. Now he's just dragging Silva down to the middle of the ring. And then his variation of the finish line, showing some disrespect here at DCW as he gets to the top rope. Ricochet going for a second 636 on, and he got him. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3. And the match is over. King Ricochet wins. Between Silva, we have to be unmasked at some point in the future. As Silva hit with a roll with Rio for possibly the last time. As Ricochet hit him with the 630 senton. What an insane match by these two competitors. As you see, it looked like he might have had a 3 count, but Silva kicked out. But the second time was a charm for Ricochet. Taking down the man from Brazil from the 1, the 2, the 3. After this matchup, it is a guarantee that Vitor Silva will never be the same again. It is the best versus the King of Kings as Will Nun takes on Isaac Nagi for the DCW World Championship. We are here for possibly the biggest matchup here in DCW's history for the DCW World Championship. As the King of Bollywood, the King of Kings winner, Isaac Nagi, makes his way down to the ring with Angelina Ali. This is definitely the biggest matchup of his career. This is bigger than any internet title shot. This is bigger than any rivalry to see who the king of DCW is that he had with Leon Tyson. This is bigger than the King of the Kings match. This is for the title. This is to prove that he is truly the best here at DCW. As he's been putting on amazing matches for the past few months here. With that incredible series that he had Leon Tyson. And to top it off with that incredible match that he put on in the Kings of Kings match, where he took out the likes of Ricky Heathen, Koni Kapono, and Leon Tyson to get to this point, to face this man, to face the first and so far only DCW World Champion, the numero uno of the sumo, the massa of this classa, your reigning DCW champion, Will second to none. As he makes his way down to the ring, he has been in part of some incredible battles himself, winning the inaugural tournament for that belt, defending it against the likes of Eric Taylor, And a triple threat match between Taylor and Kapono. Defeating Kapono, no exit match with a broken arm. But that arm is clearly healed up now for possibly his biggest matchup to date against Isaac Nagi. A man that he's not quite faced here in DCW. These two men have not faced off in this entire time that DCW has been around. Nagi is the more of a high flyer, but he can be equally as a technician as Will Nun is. As the crowd is on their feet, looking at the champion walk around the ring. This should be a fantastic matchup between these two for that belt. The most prized belt of all of wrestling. The DCW World Championship. Nagi has waited for this moment the entire time he has been part of DCW. He keeps saying that he's the best. He keeps saying he's more than the king of Bollywood. Well, tonight, he can prove that against that man who said he is the best to ever do it. That nobody can top him. He is right now the best of DCW, and that is Will Nun, as he holds that belt high in front of his capacity crowd here in Miami, Florida. We're about to witness history here in DCW between these two men. As the referee is showing the belt to Nagi, possibly his future title, as he shows Miami, Florida, and all the fans here at DCW what this is all about here. This is for the DCW Championship. It is the Arabian Flight versus the finish line. And here we go. As Nagi sets him up. And he holds him for a brain buster. As the crowd remains on their feet here in Miami, Florida. As Nagi starting out with an array of moves. A shot to the back by Nagi. Nagi with a chop. And DDT. And he is quickly on the offensive in his matchup. And the champion stammering a little bit, crawling on the mat. Nagi goes for another chop, but Will rolled out of it. Spin around. DDT, no, reversal. Covered by Will Nun. One. Kick out. Will with a quick suplex with a cover. And Nagi was quick to kick out of it. Now Nun with a knee shot to the face. Nun with another face shot. A DDT to boot. Added on to Nagi. As Will going to the top rope. Top rope elbow dropped by Will. Now Will's working on the neck of Nagi. Nagi with a shot to the gut. Irish to the outside. Will's gonna try to suplex him back in. No, wait, Nagi got him. Nagi slams him back in face first. Nagi seems like he's mostly in control of this matchup. Going for the cover. One count, kick out by Nun. You can see Nagi getting a little bit frustrated. Kick to the back by the king of Bollywood, the king of kings. Just an array of stomps that he's doing and kicks to Will Nun. Going for another DDT. Reversed by Nun. A shot to the gut with a knee. Nun try to go around, but Nagi caught him with a clothesline. Nagi trying to tell Nun to get up. Surprisingly, Nagi has been the main person on offense in this matchup with a sit-out powerbomb. Nun trying to get out of it with a boot to take down Nagi. Nun odds with Nagi to the ropes, come back around. Arm drag takedown. About a second to Nun. The man from Canada. Suplex. Taking down Nagi for the cover. One count, kick out. Amazingly, this is our first World Championship title match. Dealing with two wrestlers that are not from the United States. With Nun being from Canada, Nagi being from India. One count, kick out by Nun. Nun keeps kicking out. Springboard. Moonsault by Nagi. And the boot to the back. You can see Nagi getting frustrated that Nun keeps kicking out. But Nagi, being smart here, is not letting up the onslaught he's doing to Nun. Not working on the arm. As the crowd has been on their feet the whole time in this matchup, they know how important this is. Nun with a boot to the gut. Trying to set Nagi up for a powerbomb. Nagi's reversing it. Nagi gets out of it. Nun trying to set him up. German suplex. Taking out the King of the Kings. And now Nagi's slowly getting up. Nagi sets him up on the ropes. Irish whip. Knee to the gut. Irish whip to the other side. Knee to the gut. And he sets him up for a Russian leg sweep. And he takes down Nagi. As Will's playing with the crowd for a little bit. Will should be more on the offensive after what Nagi done to him earlier in this matchup. Nice work on the neck of Nagi. Try to set him up for the finish line later on, potentially. And a shot to the side. Hit a kicks of glory. The kicks of glory by Will Nun. Run to the chest and the sternum area of Nagi. And the foul shot to the face. Onto the King of Bollywood. Suplex by Nun. Now Nun is stomping out Nagi on his chest. Giving him the boots. Nun was trying to go for the finish line, but reversed. He was trying to go for the finish line, but Nagi countered. Nagi with a boot to the back of the head. Now Nagi going to the top rope. He's looking for the Arabian Flight. Arabian Flight. Hit him with the Arabian Flight. 1, 2, 3, no! Nun kicked out of the Arabian Flight. Nun kicked out of the Arabian Flight. As Nagi is starting to work on the arm. There has not been many people that kicked out of the Arabian Flight. And now Will Nun is one of them. Shot to the gut by Nun. Nagi trying to drag Nun to the ropes. Throws him back down to the mat. I'm pretty sure Nagi's trying to figure out what the next game plan should be. Considering that Nun just kicked out of the Arabian Flight, but Nun with a shot to the gut. Nun with a quick drop kick to the face. The cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Nagi. Nun now giving shots to the arm onto Nagi. Nagi with a jawbreaker. Nagi with a spin around and a crucifix. 1, 2. Kick out by Nun. Both men are pulling all the stops here in this championship matchup. Nagi picking up Nun off the ground. Snap there, takedown. Continuously working on that arm of Nun. As Nun's trying to get out of that hold, he's slowly trying to get up. A shot to the gut, getting out of the hold. He tried to go for another kiss of glory, but Nagi reversed it. Nagi dropped his neck right onto the ropes. Covered by Nagi. 1, 2, kicked out by Nun. Nun kicked out once again. Nagi with a double axe handle drop. Nagi with a stomp to the back of the head. Setting up for the Dragon Sleeper. He has a hook there for the Dragon Sleeper. Is Nun going to tap? Nun giving shots to the face with his boots. Eyes went to the corner by Nagi. Nagi with a shot. No, reversed by Nun. Crash landing by Nun. Nun with a shot to the back, shot to the face. Back suplex. Nun's trying to set him up. Nagi's trying to get to his feet. Kick to the gut. Runs the ropes. Finish line. Finish line by Nun. 1, 2, 3, no! Oh my goodness! What? Nagi kicked out of the finish line. That is the first time I've ever seen anybody kick out of the finish line. Nun is still on the attack. Trying to put Nagi on the top rope. The fans are still on their feet. Nagi on the top rope. Hurricanrana. Nagi with a shot to the face. Nagi-rana. If there's any time that Nagi wants to win this championship, it'll be at this moment. Kick to the back by Nagi. Continuously working on the arm. Snapmare by Nun. Now Nun's working on the arm of Nagi. Trying to slow this match down. Throws Nagi on the mat. Nun with a DDT. Nun for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Nagi. These two men are just going back and forth in this matchup. Kicking out everything. As Nun keeps working on the neck of Nagi. Throws him down to the mat. Try to soften him anymore for the finish line. As he suplexes Nagi down to the mat. Nun to the second rope. Senton. Right off of that second rope. Picks up Nagi. Try to over slammed up. Reverse. Reverse DDT by Nagi. Nagi going for a Michigan up you driver. In the cover. 1, 2, 3, no. He kicked out Michigan up you driver as Nagi's going on top. Possibly for his immortality. Arabian fly once again. 1, 2, oh no! Nun kicked out again. Nun kicked out the second Arabian flight. As the crowd chants him to fight forever. Springboard by Nagi with a drop kick. Coming right back into the ring. Nun is barely on his feet. He went for a cutter. Nun reversed it. Nagi another takedown. And continuously working on that arm. Nun is trying to get out of the hold. Nun's back on his feet. Nun with another set of kicks of glory. Right into the chest and the sternum of Nagi. Last vicious kick in the head. Does not have anything left for the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! These two men are just kicking out of everything that the other one has. And Nun is trying to set him up for another finish line. Shot to the gut. Run the ropes. Finish line. Finish line. Is that going to be enough this time? Cover. 1, 2, 3. Nun is still your DCW World Champion. And this match is possibly an instant classic here in DCW. As Nagi gave him all that he could take. Hit him with 2 Arabian flights. Hitting him with an array of moves I've not quite seen from Nagi. Having a crucifix he barely kicked out. It took Will Nun 2 finish lines to take out Nagi for the 1, the 2, the 3. As Nagi's in the ring with Nun, what's he gonna do? And that's good sportsmanship by both men. Putting on an incredible performance tonight here at Summer Madness in Miami, Florida. As Will's in the ring celebrating with his belt. Showing everybody why he's the best. But Nagi definitely earned the respect of everyone in DCW after that matchup. As Summer Madness comes to a close, Will is still second to none.